If you're speaking English at work, but you feel like people don't take you seriously, it might not be your English level. It might be how you're saying things. Today, I'm giving you 5 phrases that you probably use that are making your conversation skills seem weaker. But before we jump in, I want you to hit that subscribe button if you are a woman who is looking to become more confident and more fluent in your English speaking. I also want to tell you about our client Maye, who joined our program and received an interview for a job in less than 30 days. That's incredible. 30 days between the time of joining the program and her first interview in English. If you want results that quick, you need to hit that subscribe button and book a call with us. First phrase on our list is, I'm sorry to bother you. By saying, I'm sorry to bother you, you're lowering your competency and you're also telling them that you're bothering them. That's not good. Instead, simply ask, do you have a minute? By asking, do you have a minute, you're asking if the person is busy, but you are not implying that you are bothering them, thus putting yourself in a position of authority. The second phrase we're using too much is, I just wanted to check. Again, nothing wrong with this phrase, but you're saying that you just wanted to check on something. It lowers, again, that competence. Instead, say, I'm following up on, and then insert the subject. I just wanted to check on your sales numbers. I'm following up on your sales numbers. Both say the same thing, but one sounds more confident. The third phrase that we constantly say is, does that make sense? Again, not wrong. None of these are wrong. But by asking the question, does that make sense? You are implying that either they are too dumb to follow or you didn't explain yourself well enough. Instead, you're going to end that phrase with, let me know if you have any questions. This opens the opportunity for the other person to ask questions without questioning whether or not it made sense to them. This is really important if you do not want the other people you're talking to feel insulted if something didn't make sense. Okay, so you've made it this far, and that tells me that you are already ahead of most people. Just by being aware of these small language shifts, you are showing that you want more. So if you want weekly tips like this, I encourage you to take our free English fluency test that is listed in the description of this video. In exchange, I'm going to send you 2 emails every week with vocabulary and a tip on how to improve your English. Okay, number 4, I think we should. There are 2 words in here, think and should. Both of these are more passive and they take away from our authority. Instead, say, I recommend. I think we should increase our sales. I recommend we increase our sales. You can see how one is a professional recommendation and the other one's just kind of like a little opinion that we might have. By using this phrase, I recommend, you are putting yourself in a position of authority and thus more likely to be listened to. And the last one, maybe we could try. By saying maybe we could try a new approach. This is kind of lacking in that authority. You're not really coming across as like a boss. Instead, you should say, let's move forward with blank. By saying let's move forward with, you are taking that authority and making the decision with no interpretation of disagreement. Maybe we should try hiring her. Let's move forward with hiring her. Try it today. If you're suggesting a plan, use this phrase. You're more likely to get approved. Changing these tiny phrases can completely change how people see you at work. I want to know in the comments, which one are you going to try first? And remember, if you want results in less than 30 days, book a free call with us. The link's below. You know what to do. And if you are curious on how we give our clients feedback, I recommend watching this video where I dive in with a complete stranger and I show you how we break down our method to teach you how to become fluent in English. See you next time.